All right, what up, people? It's your boy Chig from Guna Eagle Eye coming to you again with a brand new video. This time it is player ratings. And apologies for the wait. I know you guys were like, where the fuck are Lee and Chig? Where are Lee and Chig? Where are Lee and Chig? Genuinely speaking, we're having a conversation about something to do with this podcasting and stuff like that. Just certain things that we're running by each other. Completely lost track of time. So apologies for that. I ain't gonna lie, hold my hands up. Subsequently, as a result, my man's gone for his slash and cigarettes late, but he will be joining in about 5 minutes time. So do bear with him. In the meantime, you got Muggins here steering me through until he gets here. So hopefully you guys are well. Please do me a favor, slap a like on the video. I know that we've kept you guys waiting for some time. Once again, apologies for that. But do slap a like on the video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And yeah, let's take you through the journey that is Arsenal Football Club. And I tell you, for an hour of this game, for me, I enjoyed the crap out of it. It was wonderful to watch. And my notorious robe on. For anyone wondering what it is. By the way, I forgot to say to you, yeah, my mum. For anyone who wasn't watching the watch along, right? My mum took the piss out of me the other day because I was wearing a towel because I was cold. So she goes, so hopefully she'll like the wardrobe. She'll like the fact that I'm wearing a robe because it's cold out here. So I was wearing this, and everything was going well. Everything was going well. You know, Arsenal were just banging in goals. They were playing scintillating football. Bukayo Saka was running the show. Just things were happening. You know, Bamian looked back to his best, grabbed himself a couple of goals in the first half, added obviously to that in the second half. Even Bellerin scored a goal. It was just like, what's going on here? We were playing perfect football. And then I said to Lee, so it's 4-0 and we've got half an hour to go. It would be just Arsenal if they throw this away now. You're like, surely not. We're 4-0 up. Surely we can't screw this up. First goal goes in. You think, Second goal goes in. You think, We almost can see the third goal. You're like, oh my days. Only Arsenal can score 4 goals at home and you're still shook. That you're still shook. But fair play. We kept plugging away, grinding. And, you know, I think Lee said something during the watch along, which I actually thought was quite accurate. And I don't think we did have chances after, but it wasn't necessarily born out of us breaking them down. It was just because they were chucking so many people forward to try and get that third goal that naturally that presented more opportunities for us. I do think that it was a bit of a mistake bringing off Ostergaard, who I thought played pretty well, to bring on Willian. I don't think Willian did anything overly wrong, but it's notable that, you know, our threat just seemed to die more or less as soon as Willian came on. There's no way of, yeah, I mean, you can't, that was no coincidence there. It's just the fact that Willian came on and we just seemed to get worse and worse. I'll tell you, I don't know what we're going to do with that kid. I really don't. I thought Bukayo Saka was wonderful. The Leeds defense were shook of him from the moment he stepped on the pitch to the moment he stepped off the pitch. And I thought our captain showed up. It wasn't just the fact that he scored a hat-trick. I actually thought he had a brilliant all-round performance. I was really happy and proud of his performance. And we played really well, generally speaking. So I think all in all, Arsenal played well. And we have a lot to look forward to. So yeah, I thought it was a pretty, as some of you guys are saying now in the chat, a pretty complete all-round performance. I think there are questions to be had over Arteta, in the sense that you still wonder with certain things like his in-game management. I still question a little bit tactically. Like, I think it was very interesting that in the first half, when the first half went down and Leeds were 3-0 down, of course, um, they immediately started off with two subs. They were like, right, we're going to do this. And Bielsa's two subs immediately had an impact on the game as soon as they came on. And there was no initial reaction to those two subs. Yeah, sure. I think in the end, bringing on El Nene helped. To be fair, I thought he played okay. I just didn't like the Willian swap. I'll be honest. I didn't like the Willian swap at all. So yeah, I think all in all, it was a decent day's work. It was a wonderful Valentine's Day massacre, in the football sense of the word, for an hour of the game, and then for the other half of the hour, it was just calamity Arsenal as per usual. But it is what it is. I think with Arsenal, nothing is ever smooth. There's always some type of bullshit that will follow up. So it is what it is. What do you guys think? I guess do let me know. Obviously, I'm still waiting for Lee to come on. I've sent him the link now, so you know what Lee's like. He likes a cigarette. He likes to slash. So he'll be joining me shortly. So I'll hold off actually starting the player ratings until he gets here. But 200 people watching, do help me by slapping a like on the video, hitting the subscribe button if you haven't already. You know what we do right here. You know how we do by now. That will really help if you can do that. The general consensus, I think, is that people played well. That Odegaard played well. Thank you, Bladder Ball. I appreciate it. I love the name, by the way. Saka or Abba for man of the match. I think you've got to give it to Aubameyang, but I could see why Saka is in the discussion. But I think you've got to give it to Aubameyang. I thought Aubameyang, for me, it wasn't just his goals. I actually thought he generally played superb. He got his 3 goals. He still wanted more. He still hit the post afterwards. He was still tracking back, grabbing the ball, trying to make some stuff happen. I thought, yes, where has this been for the last all season? Basically, where's this been? So I think you've got to give it to Aubameyang. I thought he played really well. Hey Chig, it's been a minute. I've been in hospital with COVID. Only just got discharged. Well, I'm glad you got discharged, my man. I'm glad you're making a full recovery. Keep doing so, man. Keep being on your grind. Stay as healthy as you possibly can. Because this COVID thing is no joke, man. So I'm glad you're okay, my brother. I'm glad you're okay. Who's watching Everton Fulham? I'm not at the moment. No. Thought Lee might be giving Steph another Valentine's Day gift. Who knows? Maybe he is. Maybe he is. No. I know that me and him were stuck for a while. We were talking for a while and just lost track of time. So he's belatedly doing his little toilet checks here and there. Big up to you, Elliot. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it. Big up to you, Alfred. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it. Big up to you, Jorge. I appreciate that as well. All right. I'll tell you what. Let's get going with the player ratings because I don't want to keep you guys waiting forever. You guys know how we do with player ratings, by the way. I will give you my mark out of 10 for each player. It doesn't mean to say that you have to agree with it. All it means is that it gives you an opportunity to put your own mark for that player. So you just let me know what you think, who you believe, or what you believe that player should get. So just let me know. When am I getting a jab, Chiggy? As soon as it's offered to me, my brother. As soon as it's offered to me. So I'll start the ratings. Leno in goal. I'm gonna go. Leno in goal. I'm gonna go. Made a couple of decent saves. Nothing too scary from him. I'm gonna go 7 out of 10 for Bert Leno. I thought he was reasonably decent. Made a couple of good saves, to be fair, but saves I would expect him to make. saves I was expecting to make. So I'll give him a 7 out of 10. And I see a lot of you seem to agree with that as well. Oh, hold on. You know who's turned up? You know who's turned up, right? Bielsa who?
Oh dear, Bielsa what? Bielsa who? Bielsa in the mud, bruv. Bielsa in the mud. We out Bielsa Bielsa. Well, for 60 minutes anyway. That was sick. That was the best 60 minutes of football I've seen us play all season, bruv. Yeah, all season. Yeah, the last 30 minutes, well, yeah, say what you want about it. Listen, we got the job done in the end.
Typical Arsenal, isn't it?
It was nervous, wasn't it? It's like 4-0 up and then at 4-2, they potentially could have had a penalty. I just said this to the pops, yeah. He goes, if that's outside the box, it's a free kick.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's a good point. It probably would have been a free kick. Yeah, but he also said that the one that they gave as a penalty and then decided weren't a penalty, he goes, that's nailed on penalty. So, yeah, bit of a mad one, really, isn't it? But no, it was a good performance, man. Good performance.
Yeah, that's what I basically said. I basically said, Arsenal, the only team that can score 4 goals at home and still make you nervous.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can't complain. Got 3 points in the end. That's the most important thing. Job done. I'm just literally started player ratings, by the way. I went with Bert Leno.
Yeah, I'd give him a 6.
You gave him a 6. Okay, I gave him a 7. Thought he made a couple of decent saves without being too traumatic.
So. Today, his kicking was mad. Yeah, like he weren't mucking about with him today, bruv. Like he's been mucking about recently. So, and he didn't do any stupidness coming out the box playing volleyball, bruv. So yeah, I'll give him a 6. I thought he was all right. He didn't have a great deal to do, really. A couple of decent saves, but the saves that I'd expect him to make. The goals, well, the bullet header off the corner, bruv. Ain't no keeper saving that. Yeah, and that bullet header off the corner. Why was Saka marking that guy? I don't get that. Why didn't you get Gabriel marking him? Big guy up against big guy instead of midget up against big guy. That makes no sense. That's what we do all the time, Always us. It's always Bellerin or Cedric. Do you remember when we played Newcastle and it was Bellerin marking Andy Carroll on the corner? It's like, what are you doing, bruv? Who authorised that?
Yeah.
No, it's a madness, bro. I don't get it. But yeah, I thought he was all right. I thought he did well today.
Okay. Hecky B. Let's go Hecky B.
Becky B, baby. Becky B's in the goals.
He did grab himself a goal today.
Every right back. You
get
get
goal as well, to be fair. Good goal.
That was a sick team move.
Yeah.
It was a sick team move. And Danny Ceballos nutmegged the guy. Do you know what I liked about that Bellerin goal? Yeah, forget the goalkeeper because he had a mare with that. Yeah. But do you know what I liked about it? The fact that he kind of was facing the opposite way. He was kind of shoulder on. The goal's there, innit? Yeah. But he put his arm out and did kind of hold the guy off. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, Bellerin can hold a man off. So where's this been? Yeah. And the finish, I don't think he'll ever hit a ball so sweet in his life, bruv. Yeah. Decent.
But then on the flip side, look at the second goal.
Yeah.
And the fact that their player completely loses him.
Bruv, in the first half, and I said this when I jumped on that Leeds channel, yeah, All Leeds TV at half time. I said, look at the chance that Harrison had. Yeah. I said the ball, I think it was Rafinha, just put a square pass across the box. Yeah. And the geezer sent Bellerin that way, even though he opened his body up for the ball to come across him. I said, sold him just by twisting. He's saying the ball's coming this way. So why have you gone over it? Bro, he's so shit defensively. Yeah. Which is why I'm only giving him a 6 overall, because I wouldn't pin anything bad on him today in terms of, oh, you've totally cost us. He shouldn't be marking big tall defenders, because him and Saka were marking their centre backs for some reason. Yeah. But going forward, he was a lot better today. A lot better. He posed a bit of a threat today going forward, which and the one where he took the heavy touch where he should have potentially scored that as well. Yeah. He was in, bruv. If that's any other right back in the league, they probably hit the target, yeah, or get a corner out of it or score or whatever, yeah. he took a heavy touch. Not many other players in the league at right back would have took that heavy touch, bruv. And that's why I don't rate him. He's prone to lapses in concentration, constantly being out of position, which he was at times today a lot. And I said to you at one point, he's basically playing as a cam. He was basically a number 10 at times in that game. But overall, I give him a 6. His goal was sick. Yeah. So clip that. Yeah. Clip that. Lee said Bellerin's goal was sick. Yeah. Clip that. I'll clip it. Don't worry. I'll clip it myself. Yeah. I know you man move mad and don't want to clip anything unless it gets you retweets. And Lee saying Bellerin's goal was sick ain't getting you retweets. So I'll clip it myself and get them myself. Cool.
I see you, GP. Thank you for your compliment. I see. I'm going to say a 6 because he scored. Yeah. But I also blame him for that second goal. I do blame him for that second goal. He completely had no idea for where that guy was behind him, and it's for me it was a schoolboy error.
That's Bellerin in a nutshell, bro. He does it 2 or 3 times a game.
Yeah.
He does it 2 or 3 times a game, bruv.
It is what it is. So yeah, I'll give him a 6 out of 10. David Luiz. Do you know what? I'll rate David Luiz and Gabriel together. I'll be honest with you. I'm going to give them both a 6. I thought for large parts of those games,
I've wrote down 6 on both of them. It's not that you can see it.
Oh, is it? Yeah. I thought. Oh right, he really did.
We're agreeing too much, bruv.
For large parts of those games, I thought they were doing well, and then like the last half an hour happened, and I thought they both looked shook and scared as fuck. And I think that energy transmitted to me because at some point I couldn't sit down watching it. That's why I turned off the camera. I was just pacing. I was actually just pacing. Like, what is going on here? What is going on?
The thing is, is Gabriel the last couple of weeks has been suspect anyway. Do you remember when he came on the other day and he was slipping and sliding, bruv? The staffing settings. And I'm just like, why?
Yeah.
Today, he didn't necessarily have that. The first half was a walk in the park for the pair of them. Yeah. As soon as it gets stuck on him at 4-0, and we get that goal back 4-1, I don't blame necessarily either of them for that first goal. Yeah. I blame the manager for putting Saka on that defender. Yeah, that should have been one of their man. I think Gabriel was, as the run came in, I think Gabriel was just marking space, zonal marking, yeah?
Yeah.
And I'm like, so you've put...
But that's Gabriel... how he defends. He doesn't really defend marking players. Have you not noticed?
Yeah.
He defends zonal marking.
Yeah, but that's down to the manager. That's not down to him. He's just following instructions, isn't it?
I would assume so. And I know lots of people are saying, oh, but... what's his name? Gabriel stopped Patrick Bamford chance. I'm not saying he was rubbish, but for me, I thought that he let himself down a little bit towards the end of the game. Like I said, I actually thought he played well for the first hour, and then
the first 45 minutes for that whole back line, or for them 2 centre backs and the keeper, it was comfortable. That was one of the most comfortable games of football at half time that they'd ever have in their life. Yeah, it was so easy. But second half, we went 4-0 up, and we're thinking, boy, this could be 5-6-7. Yeah, and then all of a sudden the game changes, bruv. They get a goal. We then bring Willian on, and then for some reason we didn't sit back and try and counter. We were just still going for it. And I'm like, then it goes 4-2. Then they're looking all over the place. Yeah, and for me, Cedric was the best of all of them. I think he played the best out of that whole back line. Yeah, but that's not saying they were bad, because none of them were bad. Bellerin scored today. Like, when does that happen? Yeah. And Luiz went on a marauding run. Yeah, 50% zonal. Everyone else blocking him. Do you know what? They put Gabriel at the front stick, and I know why they put him at the front stick. So then if there is a run, Gabriel's a tall centre back, and he's going to block, and he's going to jump and win the header, and Saka chases the runner. For me, Space never scored a goal, bruv. Yeah, that's your man. And it's very easy as well, right? So that goal gets scored today from the corner. Nobody's blaming anyone for that. Yeah, I'm saying why Saka on that guy, can't even pronounce his name, Why is Gabriel not marking him? Well, he's marking space because he's been told to. That has to be a tactical issue with the manager. Yeah, and I see this not just at Arsenal. I see it at multiple football clubs in this league. Yeah, Man United do it all the time. They mark space. Space never scored a goal. Yeah, and it's very easy that a goal like that goes in. Guess what? Nobody's getting blamed for that. They're just all looking around at each other like, oh,
Yeah,
what
exactly.
happened? Yeah.
And to be clear, I'm not
Lazy.
saying that the defender is up to his own defending there. I'm sure it is the manager giving him that instruction, just for people who's telling me, oh,
no,
it's not the
100%.
manager
100%. He's spot on. It's 50% zonal, 50% trace the runners, yeah? The problem for me is that Saka is never, ever, ever going to win a header against that guy, yeah? Saka shouldn't be chasing that guy. Gabriel or Luiz should be chasing that. And for me personally, I've not done coaching badges, so I don't know, yeah? But how I'd look at it is I'd go, well, that's your man on corners. That's your man on corners. You're a centre-back, so you take that centre-back. You're a centre-back, you take that centre-back. If your centre-back scores against you, that's your fucking problem, mate. Yeah, so everyone can point the finger at David Luiz because he didn't mark his man properly. Yeah? Ain't nobody pointing the finger at Saka or Gabriel or Luiz or anyone else who was in and around that guy that scored today, because they're all just looking around thinking, well, fuck, how did he get in between all four of us? Yeah? That, for me, it eliminates... If you say that's your man and you mark your man, a man mark on the corner, yeah, that gives an element of you fucked up, mate, because that's your man, yeah. Whereas now, a modern football is now let's mark space and get a few runners, and you know we'll see what happens. And if we do concede, oh well, we just all look around and go, well, how did that happen? No, have some level of fucking blame here, yeah, because that makes you better, yeah. Tony Adams never used to mark space. Yeah, Kolo Toure and Sol Campbell never used to mark space. They'd be touch tight with their man, grabbing hold of them. Yeah, it's mad. Yes, 6 o'clock tomorrow, my guy. Yeah, and this is the thing. It just winds me up, and it's like it's always Saka or Tierney or Bellerin that are marking the biggest guys. It pisses me off, bro. Yeah, and it shouldn't happen. Yeah, it's and Anthony's right. He says it's become the norm. Yeah, only a minority of teams do man-to-man now. I fully agree with you. Your opposition, you mark your opposition markers. Exactly. If Gabriel was marking that centre-back today on that corner, or even David Luiz, who's got a good leap on him, I don't think he would have scored. Because he's tracked the runner. He's goal side of the runner, yeah? Whereas Saka was kind of goal side, but not fully, yeah? And the guy's fucking 2 foot taller than him. Yeah, maybe exaggeration. Maybe he's half a foot taller than him. But if that guy's getting a run and a jump and Gabriel is standing at the front stick marking space and tries to jump and they're same height, it's obvious Gabriel is not going to be able to leap and spring from a standing jump at the front stick more than that guy is on a fucking 10-yard run and jump. Yeah? I don't get zonal marking. I'm not blaming Saka one bit. I'm not even blaming anyone for that goal. But that's the problem. Yeah, you can't blame anyone for that goal other than the manager who's implemented that tactic. Yeah. And that goal, I hate seeing goals like that because it's just lazy ass defending, bruv. Yeah, you just stand there and mark that space and don't come out of your 5 yard squared space. What a load of bollocks. How about get your man, grab hold of his fucking shirt and say, you ain't scoring against me, pussy. Yeah, and then guess what? If he does score, your teammates can then have a go at you and say, that was your man. What the fuck are you doing? So in the next corner they get, you make sure he don't score. Yeah, it's. I don't like it, man. I don't like it at all, one bit. Yeah, and the second goal they scored, you're right. Bellerin didn't have a Scooby Doo where he was, bruv. Yeah, and it was a decent finish to be fair to him, but oh man, it's like at that point you're panic stations, isn't it? You're like, bruv, we're the only team in the league that can go 4-0 up and be shitting our pants.
Yep. All right, Cedric. I thought he had a couple of dodgy moments, but then he was okay. And I really liked his hustling for the 4th goal, where he basically put pressure on the guy to make a mistake before Emil Smith-Rowe hit that beautiful assist of his.
I'm going to give him a 7.
I'm going to give him a 7 as well, yeah.
We've agreed on every single one apart from Leno so far. Did you say Leno 5?
No, I said Leno 7.
Okay, yeah, and I said 6. And then we've done 6-6-6, and then now Cedric 7. We've agreed on every one apart from the keeper. This has got to stop.
Gosh, I feel a bit uncomfortable giving Cedric a 7. I'll give
Nah,
him a 6.
on, he was sick, bruv. He was really good today. And listen, let's be real. He was up against Rafinha, who absolutely ended Gary Cahill's career the other day, bruv. Yeah, with that mad bit of skill, bruv. Yeah, he was pressing forward, and you're right. The hustle for the 4th goal. Yeah, we wouldn't have scored that 4th goal if he weren't doing that.
I do think he gets caught out of position quite a lot. There were a couple
100%.
of times. I'm like, I feel uncomfortable saying he was our best defender. I don't know.
But okay, can you make a case for anyone else in the defence being better? Because I can't. I know Bellerin scored, but Bellerin was at fault for their 2nd goal. Yeah, Bellerin was out of position so many times today. It was fucking mad.
No, I hear you. I'm going to stick with a 6 though. I'll stick with a 6. Okay. In the middle, Granit Xhaka.
I actually didn't notice him today, which means he had a good game. I'm going to give him
actually. He was all right. Trying to get stuck involved. I thought his short passing is definitely getting a little bit better. I'll give Granit a 7 out of 10.
We're agreeing, bruv. What's going on? This is a madness. I'm giving him a 7. Bruv, when you don't notice Granit Xhaka, it's a 7 performance.
It's true.
Yeah. When you notice him, it's either a 9 out of 10, which don't happen often, the Xhaka booms and all them, yeah, or it's a 0.
0 out of 10, yeah.
There's only 3 things with Xhaka, yeah? Either 9, 7, or 0. That's it. Yeah. Today was a 7. Yeah, no, to be fair, all jokes aside, I actually thought he played really well. Yeah, when I see that starting 11 and I see that 3 in midfield, I was like, that's the weakest 3 we could have picked. Yeah, Odegaard, not weak in terms of ability, yeah, because Dani Ceballos and Odegaard, we know, have some level of ability, yeah? Granit Xhaka don't, yeah? But in terms of athleticism and physicality, that was the weakest 3 we could have picked. Yeah, it didn't look that way today. Yeah, it's a fair play to Xhaka, man. Xhaka didn't look out of his depth at all today. So, yeah, man, 7.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. Okay. Dani Ceballos. I'm going to say 5.
Oh, fuck off. I've wrote 5 already. I'm not even lying. Is it? My hands are here. My hands are here. Watch this. Watch this, right?
I don't know what's going on. Yeah. I'm going to say 5. I did like the fact that he obviously got himself a assist, if you like, for Bellerin's goal. But generally speaking, I didn't really think he contributed that much today.
I thought he was our worst player.
So yeah, I'll give him a 5. On the left-hand side, Emil Smith-Rowe, just for that fucking assist alone.
You missed Odegaard, bro. Or are you doing it?
No, I'll come to Odegaard. Don't worry. Yeah. Go on. Emil Smith-Rowe. I thought that assist was delicious. I thought he played that position really well.
That was a Grealish position.
Yeah, it was a Grealish position.
Man's got his socks down like Grealish. Now he
played it in a Grealish type of way.
An Alice band in his hair, bruv, and we got Jackie Grealish part 2.
Yeah, played it in a Grealish type of way. I actually really liked his performance today. I'm finding it hard not to give him an 8. I'm going to give him a 7.
I've already written 8, bruv. You got to stop agreeing with me.
Yeah, I'll give him a 7 just to disagree. I'll give him a 7.
He was sick.
I thought he played really well, really well.
As soon as he came off, the game changed. Yeah, they were all over us.
I thought his energy was just good. His passing was back to normal because he had a couple of dodgy games recently.
Yeah.
And he looks back to normal now. He was him, Odegaard, even Ceballos to a certain degree, but him, Odegaard, and Saka, I just thought their one-touch passing was just run. It had Leeds shook.
Yep.
It had them shook. And I thought that did a lot of the damage, to be honest. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go with a 7. I'm going to go with a 7.
Yeah.
Odegaard, I'm going to go with an 8. Though I thought that
an 8. You're a fucker, you are. I've already written 8.
I thought he quietly ran the show. I really did.
Oh, he was sick.
I thought he quietly, if it wasn't for Aubameyang and Saka, to be honest, I thought he quietly ran the show. He was just quietly pulling the strings, dropping back. One minute you saw him on the right, the next minute you saw him down the middle, the next minute you saw him at right back. I'm like, where is this brother going? I'll tell you, Lee. You doubted him.
I ain't that performance. Whoa. Let me reel that back in.
On that performance.
Let me reel that back in, yeah? I said, yeah, and let me tell you something now. Chig's long-lost Greek-Norwegian brother is Norwegian, yeah? Man came in my chat earlier and said he's mad overrated, bruv. Yeah? That was before he jumped on the stream. He's Norwegian saying that, right? Okay. He is mad overrated. He's massively overrated. But you know what?
But based on what you've seen for Arsenal...
Wait.
Bear in mind his cameo last week. Now
He was one of two players to get a rating against Villa, bro. The other one was the keeper.
Yeah.
But
just has to stay fit. That's all.
But this is what I said when we signed him. It's like, why did we only loan him? If we'd signed him full time, I would have been over the moon. I told you that. I said it on the stream, yeah. When we first signed him,
you did. To be fair, you did.
Yeah? I said if we signed this guy full time, I'd be buzzing because he is a baller, bruv. Yeah. The problem is his fitness. Zidane says, how's he overrated? Because he's literally done fuck all in his career to warrant being put up there with the best in the world, bruv. Like, literally.
You're going to get Lee down a big rant.
No, what has this guy achieved in his career to be warranted as one of the best players in that position in the world? I'm sorry, Jack Grealish is levels better than this kid. He's a sick baller, yeah, but Jack Grealish is miles better than him. Yeah, Maddison's better than him. So I'm not dissing him. I thought he was...
Marbles agrees with you. Says, I agree, Lee. He's potential, nothing more.
Exactly, potential. Yeah, guess who else had potential? Jack Grealish. Not Jack Grealish, fucking Jack Wilshere.
Exactly. You put it... There you go. You were right the first time, motherfucker. Don't worry about it.
Dickhead.
Don't worry about it, motherfucker.
I meant Jack Wilshere. Yeah. Jack Wilshere had potential. Guess who else had potential? Denilson. Yeah? Man said Lee don't know Lee don't know ball, yeah? Let me tell you something now, yeah?
Denilson never had potential. Let me shut that down.
Denilson did have potential. I've seen Denilson ping 30-yard screamers in the top bin, bro. Yeah, come on.
Stop it. My man was shit from morning. Stop
Man says in your chat, Lee don't know ball. Go back to Arsenal Fan TV. Wolves 0, Arsenal 2, juiced up Iwobi. Yeah, go back to that last season. Go and read all of the comments from you little kids in the chat running your gums about juiced up Iwobi, Saint Maximin. Sit fuck off. Saint Maximin is a fucking just another Iwobi, bruv. In fact, Iwobi's got better stats than the pair of them. Now let me tell you something now, yeah. When all you man were telling me, he's worth £60 million, Adama Traore has scored 1 goal in the last 14 months, yeah. Alex Iwobi levels better than him. Thank you and good night about don't know ball, yeah? Yeah, don't know ball. Odegaard is a silky footballer that's very injury prone. And if he was that fucking great, why don't he get in Madrid starting 11? Oh, but they've got Modric. They've got this man. Yeah, but he's a generational talent. You keep telling me this. So if he's that generational, why aren't he pushing Isco out the team? Like, today he was sick. Yeah. And if we signed him full time, I'd be over the moon. Yeah. I'd be over the moon. The fact that we've signed him and he's going to play maximum 10 games because he's only going to play half the games, maximum. Yeah. Maximum 10 games and then fuck off back to Madrid. Sorry, that didn't sit right with me. Yeah. It didn't sit right with me. Yeah. It didn't sit right with me. So, yeah, man, there's been so many players. Look, Carlos Vela had potential for the MLS. Exactly. There's so many players out there that these hipster fans, yeah, big up and boost up, bruv, yeah? Who's the other one? There's another one. Yeah, Buendia. Come on.
Let's not argue.
One. Yeah, I haven't like DJ Khaled out here. Another one. Yeah, Hussein Aouar is a fucking bang average player. Yeah, he would not smash it in this league. I'll give you another example, yeah? Let me give you the best example of all of them, yeah? Thiago Alcantara. I said this with Rants the other day. Thiago Alcantara, yeah? The best team in a shit league who dominate every single game with 70% possession. Man's dictating the play, yeah? Oh, look, man looks silky, bruv, yeah? Man's a decent Spanish baller playing for Bayern. Man comes to Liverpool, bruv, He's out of his fucking depth. Do you know why? Because the midfield position is the hardest position in the Premier League for any overseas player to come and nail down. Centre back, well, you only go in a certain, you know where you're going. Striker, it's the same in every fucking league. You're on the shoulder or you're coming tight. And midfield, you have to dictate play. You can't dictate the play in the best team in England from last season, but you used to run things. German league's dead, bruv, yeah? So when people want to sit there and say, oh, this guy's got potential, yeah, Thiago Alcantara, every single one of our hipster fans would have took him at Arsenal, yeah? Bruv, he was looking like Granit Xhaka since he's been here. Since he's been at Liverpool, bruv, man's moving like Jay Spearing, bruv. Yeah, real talk. So just because they look good on paper and because they look good in another league, Granit Xhaka looked like the best fucking baller in the Bundesliga, bruv. He's come here and been shit for 4 years.
I've had this argument with you already.
Yeah, Odegaard's a baller. I've said this, but I don't know why people get my case about it. I've said he is a baller. I'm just pissed that we didn't sign him full time. But he is overrated. He's done nothing in his career to warrant the praise he's getting.
All right. But we agree you got us an 8 today.
Yeah, yes. Oh, he was sick. He run the midfield. I don't know why people get the ump with me. Like, I'm just saying, bro. Like, patience is key. Right, let me tell you something, right? Let me tell you something right now. I have never once dissed Odegaard's potential or his ability. Yeah. What I have quizzed and said is, why did we only loan him? Not only that, if he was that fucking great as all these hipster kids keep telling me, how the fuck don't he play for Madrid full time? Oh, but Zidane don't like him. What? Zidane's one of the greatest fucking footballers I've ever seen in my life. Surely he knows ballers, right? Yeah, and he still thinks this goes better. There's a reason for that.
Thank you, Diego, for your donation. I'll tell the boys. I'll make sure they get their cut of that $9.99. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Okay. All right. On the right hand side,
agreeing with me, by the way. Big up WMWOR. Yeah, come on, my guy. See, exactly. Yeah. At the end of the day, I've seen so many players. Jeff Adelaide. Oh, Jeff, my name is Jeff. What a load of bollocks that was. Jeff. What? Zellerman. Do you remember him? Gideon Zellerman.
I do remember Zellerman. The half American, what a German. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Now, where's he playing now? Does anyone know where he is? Where's he at? Because he went to Rangers and then he fucking left Rangers. Where is this guy? Does anyone know where he is? Yeah. No, bruv. I've seen so many people say to me, Real Madrid's midfield is amazing. It's great. Yeah. Well, if this guy was such a great fucking generational talent that he signed for Madrid at 15, broke every record for being youngest appearance maker at every fucking club he's been at, yeah, including his national team, why is then 7 years later man on loan at Arsenal? Come on.
It's my fault. It's my fault, guys.
The praise this guy.
I teased him too early. He's in the
MLS. Big up Gideon Zellerman, yeah?
I should have let Odegaard become more of a success. I teased him early.
Listen, what did I give Odegaard last week for a score, by the way? When I gave all them other dickheads 0, yeah? I gave him a 6, yeah? He was on the pitch 20 minutes. I gave him a 6. He'd done more in 20 minutes than all them pricks put together, yeah? Right? He and the goalkeeper were the only ones who got a score. Today, he's got an 8. I thought he run midfield. I'm saying, yo, cool. But I'm not one of these people that's going to sit here and go, oh, he's fucking this. He's fucking... Yeah, but guess what, mate?
I'm ready when he is.
He's going back to Madrid in 3 months. All of these same people were jizzing about fucking Houssem Aouar. Have you heard anyone talk about Houssem Aouar? Like, do you ever see anyone talk about Houssem Aouar, bruv? Like, are they talking online? Oh, let's sign Aouar. Nobody cares about Aouar, bruv, because it was the flavour of the month, which is what it is now. Odegaard's the flavour of the month. Oh, we've signed Odegaard. Yeah, we've signed him. He's going to play 10 appearances and he's going to fuck off back to Madrid. Then he'll get loaned to Sociedad.
Anyway, almost 500 people watching. Please do slap a like on the video. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already.
Mad.
As we keep this thing going, and I make sure I don't tread on another Lee landmine.
Man said I spelled Bielsa wrong. I fucking have as well. You wrong-uns. How about you spelled Bielsa wrong? You dickheads. I did actually spell it wrong.
It's
What a
shame.
twat.
On the right hand side, Bukayo Saka.
9.
9. Yeah, I was going to say 9 as well.
He
I
was
thought fantastic.
today.
He was. I mean, for everything. I think I said this during the watch along. I love the way he's able, the way he shields the ball. I love the fact that he's on the heels of people. He nicks the ball all the time. I counted a good 5-6 times today that he just nipped the ball from a defender and just immediately just started attacking with it. His dribbling is fantastic. The Leeds defense was shook of him all day long.
Well, they even subbed Alioski off, bruv.
Yeah, he ruined his career. I tell you, he's having nightmares about Bukayo Saka tonight.
Proper.
I just
don't even compare him to Greenwood ever again. By the way,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
fantastic
do not
player.
compare Saka to Greenwood ever again. These men love to fucking chat shit, bruv. Greenwood's a decent player, man. But again, he is another one that you could then put in the same fucking bracket as Odegaard. Yeah.
Yes.
Breaking records for fun. Yeah. As the youngest player, this and the youngest player. Great. Well done. You've scored 50 odd times for Man United. That's no mean feat, bruv. Do not put Saka in that category, because I'll tell you something now, yeah. In about 2 years from now, clip this. In 2 years from now, Greenwood will be playing for fucking Watford or Palace. Yeah,
I kind of don't disagree with that.
This is another Tom Cleverley all over again, bro. Fucking I
think he's better than Nketiah, though.
Oh dear, bro.
I think Greenwood is better than Nketiah.
He's levels above him, but he ain't in the same bracket as Bukayo Saka, bro. Never compare him to Saka again. Greenwood is a top class player, but he is not good enough for Manchester United as a first team, week in, week out player. If they want to have hopes and aspirations of winning titles, he ain't going to fit in that team even as a sub. Yeah, if they want to get back to where they want to be. Saka walks into a title winning Man United team all day long. Yeah, whether it be bench player, or, yeah, because his levels above Greenwood, bruv. Yeah, his final ball is better. His decision making's better. His work rate is better. Yeah, Greenwood's finishing is better. Yeah, Greenwood's finishing is cold when he gets in the box, bruv. That geezer is sick. But the problem is, yeah, he's not a fucking wide fucking player like Saka. They play in the same position. Why? Yeah, if somebody put him up front, yeah, I think that he could potentially do better. But the problem is they ain't putting him up front over Cavani or Martial or Rashford. Yeah, and that's how highly they rate him. The fact that them three get up front in front of him. Yeah, whereas Saka is getting picked over fucking the likes of Pepe, our record signing, bruv.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's getting picked and doing it week in, week out at the moment. Greenwood's a top class footballer, yeah, but he is not top class for Man United. He's a Premier League.
He's a top class potential. That's what he is.
Yeah, exactly. He's a top class potential player, the same as Odegaard, yeah. But Odegaard's never a Real Madrid footballer, bruv. Yeah, the same as Greenwood is never a Man United level footballer. Yeah, that's my comparison. And the only player you can compare Saka to, somebody said in the chat, is Foden. Different positions, but I get your point. And Foden's fucking sick, bruv. Yeah, but as for Greenwood, yeah, don't ever compare Saka. Fuck, what's the matter with these people, bruv? No, it's not the one, bruv.
Okay. And then up top, our captain. 10 out of 10?
10.
Do you know what I said? And I said this during the build-up before I started the ratings. For me, it wasn't just the goals he scored, but actually it was his all-round performance. You know, he hit the post after he scored 3 goals. He kept tracking back, trying to make things happen, making key passes. It was one of my favorite Aubameyang performances I've seen in a long time. It was his first
league hat-trick as well.
Yeah. I thought it was the perfect game from him. I thought he was absolutely brilliant. His penalty was fantastic, decent header on the ball, and his first goal. I think we both enjoyed that because it was
that was a sick goal, bro. He twisted Alien inside out, yeah, and the way he flicked it onto his right foot and pinged it, even the fucking camera guy behind the goal thought it was going postage stamp. Yeah, because he was at like, oh shit, it's gone bottom corner.
I thought it was just brilliantly done.
He was class today, man.
I think for that reason.
Do you know what as well, Shig, yeah? 100%. Do you know what as well, Shig, yeah? He looked like he was sharp today, whereas other games I've looked in, he's looked lethargic. Like, and he's looked like tired, like not on it, lazy, not tracking back. Today, he looked like he was back to his old self today. Yeah, hopefully he can do it again in the next couple of games because we're going to need him, bro. We got some massive football matches coming up.
And has given Arteta an interesting headache because you got Lacazette, who's been in decent form. Okay, the goals have dried up a little bit, but I still don't think he's played that badly.
No?
And then you've just got your captain, who's just got a hat trick. Like, well,
did you see Aubameyang's hat trick goal? Did you see they panned to Lacazette?
They panned to Lacazette, yeah. I noticed that.
He was clapping though. Yeah. But you know what I do miss, yeah? I do miss both of them playing together. Yeah, because Emery had both of them rocking, bruv. Like, literally. And he integrated them into a system where they both smashed it, bruv.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, if we could get back to that.
And if you noticed, Aubameyang plays his best football when that happens.
100%, bruv. They were doing their handshakes and all sorts, bruv.
Because Aubameyang is a support striker. I've always said this to people. He's not a lead guy, but he's a support striker.
I disagree.
So we need someone with him.
No, I disagree with that. Jamie Vardy is the same kind of player as him, yeah?
Never.
I think Vardy
can lead a line. Aubameyang can't lead a line, bro.
Yeah, but Vardy leads the line by running off the shoulder, making the runs in behind, and they build a system around that, whereas we don't.
Don't make me diss Aubameyang on a day. He scored a hat trick.
Come on.
But we both know his shortcomings.
Yeah.
Vardy's a better player.
Is to get in the box.
Vardy's a better player, straight up.
Yeah. No, I don't disagree with that. I
I think Aubameyang's a better goal scorer, but Vardy's a better player.
No, I disagree with that as well. Vardy's fucking.
There's an argument. There's an argument to be made, yeah.
Vardy's scored more goals than anyone since Aubameyang's arrived, including Salah and Aubameyang. Yeah, Vardy's sick, bruv. Yeah, and he's 34 as well. Let's not forget that. Vardy's fucking cold, bruv, for his age.
Vardy's cold, bruh. And we could have had that.
You know what?
Today,
that from that goal that he scored, from the minute he scored that goal, you just knew it was going to be his day today. Yeah,
I agree. But for the moment he got into that position for his first goal, I knew it was going in.
Do you know what that reminded me of? That reminded me, albeit it was a different kind of goal because he didn't pull it top bins, yeah. But the Community Shield, yeah, he's running at that angle, yeah, and against Alisson, he put it top corner, which is why I think the camera guy behind the goal thought it was going top corner, innit? Yeah. I think we all did. I think we all thought, and Ailing even thought it was going top bins, bruv, yeah? And then the guy
had no clue where it was going, mate.
Bruv, that guy went like baby giraffe, bruv. Did you see his legs? It was funny, man. Yeah, literally didn't have a Scooby. Yeah, fair play to Aubameyang, man. I'm so happy for him because you know what?
For him as well. I'm really happy for him. Really happy for him,
bruv. Yeah. But fair play to him because he slapped it today, yeah. And to score his first league hat trick, well done to him, man. Well done. It's a shame.
I wanted to watch his interview afterwards, but it was on mute.
It's a shame it's took all season, but fair play to him, yeah. Because maybe just now, yeah, he might actually fucking wake up and we can finish 8th or something.
Oh dear.
But we're only 4 points or 6 points off 4th. Yeah, we ain't getting 4th. Let me just tell you that now. Oh, you're negative. No, I'm realistic, mate. Yeah.
Let's quickly do the subs. Rob Holden.
0. He did nothing when he came on. He was on the pitch for what, 3 minutes? Fuck him. 0.
Mohamed El Nene. I'm gonna give him a 4. I thought he was all right, actually.
El Nene, I'll give him a 2.
Okay.
Williams getting a 1. He was dog shit.
Williams getting a 1, yeah. And last but not least,
pandemic Pep, baby. The moment you've all been waiting for.
Mikel Arteta. The reason that still nearly 500 people are watching because you know they're waiting.
Clip this motherfucker.
They're waiting to see.
Yeah, clip this motherfuckers. 9 out of 10.
Yep.
Yeah. He only don't get a 10 because we conceded
2 goals late.
Stupid goal. Right. A corner because of his dumb tactics of fucking mark space.
I'm actually going to give him an 8. I'm going to give him an 8 because we conceded 2.
No, I'm going to give him a 9 because you know what? We could have slapped 7 past them today. We had a penalty disallowed after it should have been a penalty. Let's be real. But I do think that the one Bamford where he got blocked off, I do think that was a penalty as well. Yeah, because outside the box, that's a pen, bruv. Yeah, both of them outside the box. The Saka first one and the Bamford one outside the box. That's a pen. So why is it any different in the box? Yeah, they're both penalties. Yeah,
I think for an hour he was on for 10 out of 10.
Actually,
He was.
hold up.
But I did not like the way he managed the game, and I thought
Hold up.
made us
Let me
nervous.
retract my 9, by the way. Yeah. Let me just retract that 9 and throw it in the bin, bruv. Yeah. Let me just throw that in the bin. He's getting an 8. Yeah. Because he put Willian on the fucking pitch. So
There you go.
Yeah. You're getting
That was
marked
going
down
to be my
another one
next
for
excuse.
dead tactics on the corner. So he gets an 8.
Yes. So 8 out of 10, which is still good. It's still good.
No, to be fair, that first half was a joy to watch, brother. And we see that kind of against Wolves until David Luiz happened, and the referee and all the conspiracies. Yeah, but them 2 games in the first halves, yeah, they've been up there this season as probably our best 2 performances. Yeah, but we then consistently did that for half of the second half as well today. Whereas against Wolves, we just capitulated. Yeah. His substitute with bringing Willian on fucked the game a little bit. Excuse me. And the zonal marking shit. Sorry, stop that. Stop putting the midget on the centre back and stop putting Gabriel marking space. Yeah. But yeah, he done all right today. And you know what? That first 20 minutes or so dictated how we were going to play, and he out Bielsa in that first half, man. So fair play, because we were all over them in that first half. You know, high tempo, high press, which makes me so fucking pissed off. Why doesn't he do it every game? Yeah, why doesn't he do it every game? And this is why I get the ump, because if we can do it against Leeds United, I'd love to see the running stats in that game. Who run the furthest? Yeah, because I guarantee you we outrun them today. Yeah, and if we didn't, it's fucking close, yeah? Only Chelsea have outrun them when they've played them in the last 2 years. No other team other than Chelsea has outrun them when they've played them. I reckon we did today. And if we didn't, I'd say we were close. And he has to take credit for that, because he'd set up a little tactic today, and we're looking at the starting 11 going, boy, that midfield's weak. Yeah? Looking at, wow, he's dropped our top striker. Oh, my God, he's dropped our second top goal scorer on the bench. Yeah? And then, lo and behold, bang, a Aubameyang hat-trick. Yeah, Odegaard running the fucking game. Yeah, Smith Rowe sticking it on a plate. Yeah, Saka twisted, bruv. Man was the Nigerian Messi, bruv. Yeah, today he was dropping bodies for fun, bruv. So yeah, man.
According to Omar, Odegaard ran the furthest with 9.2 kilometers.
There you go. What was the whole team? Does anyone know the whole team? For Leeds and for us. Come on, there's got to be a stat man in the chat somewhere. Come on. There's got to be a stat man in the chat. Man said Nigeria Messi, question mark. Bruv, he's Nigerian. Am I lying, Chig? Saka, he's Nigerian, isn't
he? Yeah. Playing for England.
Yeah, yeah, you're fuming about that still.
No, I'm not happy.
No, you're not. That's because you know he's sick. But you know what? We've got a fucking Pratt in the fucking suit, in a fucking what's it called? What's it called, man? Waistcoat. Yeah, we got a Pratt in a waistcoat, bruv, that don't even like ballers, bruv. Yeah, he don't even pick Grealish every fucking game. Do you know what I'm saying?
This is true.
It's mad.
Anyway,
man said Saka's from Ghana. Stop chatting, breeze, bruv.
All right then, mate. Anyway,
he was born in London.
Please do slap a like on this video. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'll be back again at some point this week. By the way, thank you for everyone that joined for a very belated members stream on Friday. I'm going to try and have another one on Monday and see where we can go from there. It depends on how shitty work's gone. Hopefully it'll go all right. But otherwise, yes, I will look to have a membership stream on Monday. So just keep a lookout for that. And we'll talk more about the game. I'll call it I might do it regularly, like an aftermath type of show. So, yeah, just thinking about that. All right, then. I'll leave you to it for now. We'll leave you to it for now. Apparently, Fulham are 1-0 up. And
see, we're here every day, bro. We win, lose, or draw. I want him sacked. Get him out.
There you go.